Sorry if the stream did something weird a second ago. I just looked and it said it reconnecting. So I don't know how long it was doing that for, but hopefully not too long. Didn't see what was going on with that. It says nobody's here now, so I don't know.
But I didn't mean to.
Maybe you didn't, but you allowed yourself to be tricked by Ravanavar and did it just the same. What's more, he said your power was the same as Kala's. If that's true, you're a danger to all of us.
I'm not dangerous. I don't think... I mean...
Are you?
That's a little harsh, Zepe.
Frankly, I think I'm letting her off easy. Because of Ajna, I failed in my duties as a protector, and so have you, Kushi. We were meant to guard Sumeru. And now the worst imaginable thing has happened there, right in front of our faces.
Even if Ajna did break this seal, as you say, I'm sure she didn't know what she was doing.
Well, that's exactly the
I
problem,
hope
though, isn't
that
it? If she wields this strength without knowing where it's from,
I'm back.
how to
I didn't
control it,
realize
she
there
can
was a
destroy
problem
us
with the
all.
stream a second ago.
I suggest we all part ways now and leave Ajna to her own fate.
You would abandon a young girl in the middle of the desert? What kind of person would do that?
Wait, everyone! Listen to the wind outside! We couldn't split up now even if we wanted to.
Yeah. Right.
It's a sandstorm out there. None of us will be able to make it through by ourselves.
This is all my fault. I'm gonna find a way out of here. It's the least I can do.
Ajna, it's dangerous.
Sorry. I have to try.
Talk to him again before.
You know Dar was in there with me, right? Just sulking and pouting like a dumb idiot baby.
Ugh, that sounds like torture.
It was. If you trap me in your brain again, I'm setting you on fire.
I think that's fair.
Alright, well, nobody's responding. Stream. I think. I should make a public announcement. Post that on my. Alright. Hopefully that'll reach enough people.
You can augment your strength with ring cells, like fuel for Ravanavar's fortress. The energy solutions alone boggle the mind.
But what if I explode or something?
Then your guts will be everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what about that?
I don't think that's gonna happen. Probably. I'll make sure it doesn't happen. With science.
Even if you are still just Ajna, this is the situation we're in. You woke up Kala, and as a protector, I failed to stop you.
I didn't know all that would happen.
That doesn't change the result. By all rights, I should turn you into the authorities.
Don't stress too much, Ajna. We'll figure this out.
You're not scared of me?
Nah, I live with a giant bird. The odd blue lady here and there doesn't mean much to me.
Thanks, Kushi. So, what if this power I've got does come from Kala?
Then you make it your own. I know you have a good heart. I'm sure I can help you.
Torani, you're so nice.
Such praise from my little duckling. I just want to squeeze you. Squeeze!
Not gonna deny that was a little bit weird, but you know, some characters just they're like that, you know.
Torani, I can't breathe. Oops.
All right, so now we're gonna try, save because been a minute since we saved. We got a bigger itty bar now.
Whoa! This wind is intense! And you can't see past your hand with all the sand.
Bro. Alright, well I can't get past this point like this. It's supposed to be like that though.
I guess we can't get out this way after all.
So I have to go back into the cave and tell everybody.
Well?
Ginseng was right. The storm won't let us through. I'm sorry. Tarani, isn't there some other way out of here?
Maybe, but that depends on you. We will need to awaken this power of yours.
No!
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure I want to.
I will help you, Luxao. We can do it together.
Tarani, you're so nice!
It seems our fates are linked. Good.
Alright, so Tarani has joined the party officially. Water-wielding empath. She's a Deva. This is how you play as her, but basically if it says down an attack, you go down on the controller with the button you press that corresponds with the character depending on how your party's set up. But those are her abilities, and they come in handy a lot. You activate the puddles, you can either deal damage to an enemy who is touching the water from the puddle, or you can heal an ally who is touching the water from the puddle. Then if an ally runs over the water without it being, while the puddles are activated, it'll heal them too. So there's that. She's useful. But, so I would, in this case, I'd have her replace Rosmi because she's got low HP, but in comparison, but Rosmi has less HP, so it's probably better that I switch in her anyway. So
What do I do?
that's how I feel. Alright.
You must meditate. Focus. Let go. Feel the strength flowing from your core, out through each limb and beyond. Feel your life force flow from your heart and through your veins. From your chest to your arms to your fingertips. From your center to your legs and toes.
I'm gonna reload the chat real quick, because I want to see if like that fixes things with what happened earlier, if people are gonna pop in or not, because I don't know what's gonna happen now with that, honestly. But I just want to make sure everything is working a-okay. So basically just did a chat refresh. Oh, gotta click back in.
The power of the world binds this energy within.
So the energy within you is augmented by your experience, by the people you know. The power of the world binds this energy within.
Concentrate and let go.
Chakra charge, bitch. Yeet. Transformation complete.
You've done it!
I can't hold it for long.
You'll get better with time. Even if it's for a short while, you can use this power to dash into the wind.
Bro. Watch it happen. It's gonna be cool. So I'm running. Also, I can run through walls and surfaces, so just boom. Boom.
Whoa! It worked! It's not as scary as I thought!
Maybe for you.
Scared, huh?
That's not what I mean.
Now that we're out, I suggest we head to Port Marifa. You should stick with Ajna until then.
I suppose we have no choice.
Right. Once you can get to the port, you can decide whether you'll help Ajna along her journey or leave her to die like common beasts.
savage. Thorani is a goddamn savage.
Don't worry about it, Zebe. You don't have to stay.
I know that my thing cuts off characters' faces in this game, but I don't want to reset it in the middle of the stream, so maybe for the next one that I play, I'll put it like in the top center, because that doesn't really affect things much if it's in the top center. Alright, so I gotta run at this wall. Get through. I can't currently jump high enough to get up there, but there's stuff up there that's useful, I'm pretty sure. The Ronnie is fucking steamy, bro. Alright. Alright, that'll... Breaking their guards is, like, annoying. I don't know where everybody went, bro. I want people to pop in, though. I miss it. Let me, take a break for a second and see, like, if I can get people to come back. No. Like, everybody just disappeared on me after that whole reconnect thing. I didn't mean for that to happen. Alright. Yeah, so I guess the stream cut out at, like, close to 9 o'clock, and now it's 9:11. No pun intended, or, well, that's a terrible thing to joke about. I shouldn't even word it like that. I apologize. But, yeah. Anyway, we're moving on from that. I gotta feel bad for the 53 subs that missed out on those streams. True. Oh, hey, you're back. Yeah, I guess my stream cut out on accident somehow, and then it reconnected. But it's working now, I think.
So, what's bothering you?
Oops. I guess you can tell what I'm thinking, huh?
I can certainly tell what you're feeling. Maybe it will help to talk about it.
I don't know. I just feel weird. Why did I get this power? And I'm basically holding all these people hostage inside my brain. I'm not their chief or leader or anything like that. I'm just someone who happened to absorb them.
True.
I just wanted to avenge my dad, and now everything's all strange.
You feel shame because of the death of your father, guilt for your role in breaking Kala's seal, and fear because of your growing power. But all growth is painful, Ajna.
What if this growth gets everyone killed?
If Kala has indeed awakened,
Because of me.
because of you, perhaps. But if she has awakened, someone will have to stop her. And far from getting everyone killed, your new strength might be the only thing that can save everyone.
Ugh, that's so much pressure. The world
You had 6 likes. Hey, it happens.
I can't say. We need to learn more about Kala's awakening. Then you can make that choice.
I mean, I'm still live, so people can go tell the others that I'm still live. I might do that right now. I just went on Instagram, and in my story I said I'm still live. but I can go on Facebook and make a post saying that I'm still alive. Alright. They might think I'm they might think I'm dead, and that might confuse them. That might actually work out in my favor.
How did I get into this situation? Making life or death choices for other people.
You may not want to be a leader, but power attracts power, for better or for worse. You can use that power, or you can let it use you. That is your choice, Luxao.
But I don't know if it was because of... Here's the thing though, I haven't lost any frames on the stream the entire time I've been streaming. 0 frames, it says. So it had to have been like a Wi-Fi connection error or something that didn't register. I also increased my average bitrate in my settings, so that's probably why stuff is maybe appearing better slightly. I'm playing the game at 240 hertz though. You guys are probably at most viewing it in 60, so that affects things for sure. She does decent damage too. I didn't block any of those correctly. That time I did better. I said I was going till like 10 though in my announcements, except on Facebook. So I don't know. I don't know what'll happen with that. I think I need to like be more clear on Facebook because like Caleb, for instance, I know I sent him the invite on Facebook. Anybody else though, they were off YouTube, so I don't know if any of them follow me on my socials, but they're up on the top there now if anybody wants them, so I don't feel bad for me getting this far and doing my best. Alright, so well, I'm just gonna do that. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna go below first. There's a Ringzol over here, that's why. I just remembered. Alright, there we go. Ajna is now level 13, so we're making progress with her. I think on my main account she's like level 33 or something, but I'm also like fair amount farther in the story. So, it's definitely a f***ing factor. Shit. Alright, hold up. Alright, come on. I could have did that in 3 steps. Well, 4. But... yeah. Can't go up there. Better hit him with that fast. That's how you kill him quick. You get him staggered and then you go in with him because he will. So I can't go through there even where I'm at in my main profile yet. So there's nothing below. I've already checked, so I'm not worried about that really. Alright, there might be stuff over there, but I can't access it yet. Yeah, I can't access that yet either, because I don't have a certain thing that I can get yet. That sucks. Alright, here we go.
Hey, there's someone over there. They don't look
That's a girl, by the way. She's gonna join our party. Adira. I really need to like edit the setup a bit so that way it works better for certain things. I will do that more in the future, I promise, but it's like I'm doing it little by little.
Here, child, let me offer you some water from my hair.
She is such a baddie. She just revived a hoe with water from her goddamn hair. Like, bro. You can't tell me she's not a baddie. Like, just did that shit, no cap. Like, no issue. I don't even know. That just blows my mind. I'm telling y'all, that blows my mind.
Thank you so much. I thought I was going to die out here.
Now,
It feels so much better.
Kadira is who I use when I'm not using Torani or Zebe, because she is great with attacking, and I mean great.
My hair sustains life. It is far more nourishing than regular water.
So gross.
Shush, Razmi. What are you doing out in the middle of the desert anyway?
I am called Kadira. I was following the imperialist army of the Iron Kingdom, but I lost them in the sandstorm.
Iron Kingdom, huh?
They have been a scourge upon my people. Their armies have been taking more and more territory under the guise of protection. My brother was fighting to defend our land, but went missing some months ago. One of our warriors returned with his sword and cape, which I carry now.
So you're gonna beat these guys up with your brother's sword?
I will not use it until I can return it to him. I can defeat them using my shield alone.
Whoa, that's so cool. Where'd you learn to fight?
She's basically the equivalent of Shield Hero minus the magic abilities, and it's actually insane.
My grandmother taught me over many years using a basket as practice. Women among my people aren't allowed to fight, but she trained.
I'm gonna switch out Zebe for her just to show you guys, like, how efficient she is in a fight.
Wow, just like me.
When his sword was
But,
returned
like,
to us,
really?
I hid my face behind this wrap to avoid detection and left the village. I fear he is
Hold on.
dead, but I must find out the truth.
Okay, so really the problem is that I use Torani for healing, so I don't want to switch her out. I can't switch Ajna out, unfortunately. I've tried, but it doesn't work. But the ideal team, in my opinion, if I could switch Ajna out, would be Kadira, Torani, Zebe, and Tungar, because you'd have basically all-out attack plus healing, and defending is literally all in a person's ability to guard and perfect guard in a quick enough amount of time. And then aside from that, it's just defense rates that you can also increase as you acquire more Ringzels. But you really want all-out attack to make battles go quick, in my opinion, so that's my ideal team, but I can't do it like that. So it's either I get rid of Zebe or I get rid of Torani. But I feel like if I get rid of Zebe, that doesn't really help up my attack. But if I get rid of Torani, then I have no healing other than when I have a full Itty bar. And I can only do that so many times before it loses efficacy, so that sucks.
I was tracking a troop of Iron Kingdom soldiers when the sandstorm hit. I believe they entered the temple, but as you can see, I didn't quite make it that far.
Right. We'll help you.
Weren't we heading straight for Marifa?
But,
More dead weight.
Dar! This is the first thing you want to say since Sumeru?
Come now. We've gotten into enough trouble already. You rush in to help anyone you see.
And you only speak up to add something negative. She wants to avenge her brother. I can relate to that, if you get my meaning.
Anyway, children, the only way to Marifa is through the temple, so we may as well let her accompany us.
There's strength in numbers. I would welcome her.
I want to see under your mask. Is your face all weird? Do you have no lips? Let me see.
My lips are perfectly standard, I'll have you know.
You can see her lips kind of through her mask. Because of how they did the shading, it kind of implies that she has lips. I can see it.
I'll believe it when I see Let's just take a quick peek.
No!
Fine, fine. Well, come along anyway. Ajna's gonna absorb you no matter what anybody says. Welcome, No Lips.
I have lips. Please stop talking about them. Anyway, we must be wary. People say the temple was suddenly abandoned.
Oh, that would explain these markings. It looks like sandworms.
Ooh, sandworms. Ajna, can I keep one?
Sugar?
Just one little thing for old Roz.
What about sugar?
Well, if we have to go through here anyway, no big deal, right?
Nice.
Yeah! Time to find out what a sandworm is!
Uh-oh.
I stand ready.
All of her attacks, you can attack twice. Like saying random things, boots. All of her attacks you can attack twice, so really you can get up to 6 attacks out of her at the moment, and then over time it will upgrade to 8, and then I think I can get up to 10 eventually, but I haven't gotten that far in the game yet. Alright, so I'm gonna switch out, I guess I'll do Torani. I'm not that worried about health at this point, because I've gotten better at my guard. Alright, so down here is this hole, and I'm gonna jump in the hole.
Whoa, this place is huge!
But how do we get out?
I've doomed us.
Nah, we've been in doomier situations than this. We'll find a way.
We'll end up fighting a boss and coming back here, and then we'll get out through the side there. But for now, we gotta explore the caves.
Special delivery.
6 attacks, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, well I couldn't guard that because it was a grab. Hold up. See, if I have them, the 3 of them attacking, it's like I do so much damage. You want me to shout out your YouTube? Which one is it though? The one that you're on right now or a different one? Because I know you have multiple accounts, Kev, so... Ah, shit. I don't mind doing it, though. He a little mad now. Alright, fair enough. This? Alright. Anybody who comes in, I just want to say shout out Mr. Step on Legos. If you mean on Instagram, I can give you a shout out for all the help that you've given me if you want, but I don't think it'll make much of a difference because I just started the new Instagram, and on the personal Instagram, not enough people from my personal Instagram are coming to watch, so that tells me they're not interested in the first place, so... Or they're busy. Hey Shy, how you doing? Hey, we did that damage. Got that gravitas, bro. Alright, so I could go this way, but I'm not going this way. I'm going... Shit. Ah, man. Now I gotta do it over again. You could hear the panic in my voice if you were paying attention. Oh, man. Alright, here we go. I have a plan. This bridge is gonna fall. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a mad day. About that thing we were talking about the other day, I got that kind of worked out-ish, but not fully. I don't know. I'm in a better mood today, though, needless to say. So something else happened today that was kind of stressful, but I'm not going to worry about that till later. We beat him in less than 5 seconds. I mean, this team is OP as fuck. Like, all right. He mad salty. All right. All right, yo, yo, yo.
Special delivery.
Yes. All right, yup. 1, 2. All right, one left now. Hey. Alright, saving. Alright, so I can't go through that way. I gotta go down here. Alright, wait a minute. Thing there. That opens the doors. Forgot about that. Alright, over here. Other thing brings about enemies. Gonna get them grouped up so it's just all one big fight. Be right back. You have to figure out where Tim went. Tim, you took your car? Really? Bruh. I mean, I guess. Alright, yo. Bitch just sent me flying. That was rude. Alright, one of them snuck behind me without me noticing somehow. Bruh. Shield hero coming in clutch. Alright, yeah. Now we're going back this way. Nope. You're not getting damage on me that easy. Y'all can take damage together. Alright, fine. I almost guarded that one. Notice how after Sumeru, my health went up significantly on like every character. For anybody who was here for that. It makes a big difference when she unlocks her other form. I block too early every time they do a grab attack. I think if I attacked with other characters, it would help cancel it, but I don't for some reason. I can't go through there yet because I gotta get rid of the sandworms before I can do that. Oh shit, alright, hold up. There. Needed the ringzel. Whenever you hear that weird aura-ish noise in the background, you know there's a ringzel. Alright. I can't do anything about these things yet, but I know how to once I get there. Alright, so we came from up there, but now I'm gonna go back the way I came over here. And then I can... There's more monsters over here and stuff, so... First, group them, so it's one battle. Alright. We fighting. Alright, I'm not hitting every single one, unfortunately.
Intercepted.
Alright. That should help.
My defense holds.
Gross! What is that?
Back. Alright, good, good.
That is the tail of a sandworm.
It's that big? I thought, you know, worms.
Animals in the Almuta Desert region can grow to incredible size.
True.
There have been countless studies of their mutations. I can get you the research if you're interested. It's really quite fascinating.
Maybe later. For now, let's just get rid of it.
A quick jab should get it out of the way.
A shot from my bow, then.
No, Zebe. I'll do it.
As you like, but don't expect this to win me over.
Alright. Got that going. Jump up here. Smack that. Save. Alright, hold up. There. Alright, that. Timing tactics. Alright, it's mad now. Did a little bit of a number on it though. It was worth it. Alright, if we're gonna be attacking him, then I'm gonna make sure that I do the damage that he deserves to take. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah. Alright, that was too much to focus on at once, hold up. Need to finish painting? You mean the house? Don't do it at night. You do it at night, it's not gonna dry right anyway because of the moisture. Yep, that's like a midday kind of project. Oh, the windows? Alright. Well, you can go and do that then, but I hope you have a good night if you do. Alright, we got him. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm fighting this first. I'm not gonna let him guard. There's two of them actually, you can tell. Alright. Damn it.
Right on target.
Not gonna happen. Try harder.
Alright, hold up. Ouch. There's only one left. Alright. Those weren't perfect guards, but they were still successful guards. Level 16, bro. Alright. So now that I did that, next step is the wind take it. Alright, there's nothing up there. Just had to check my cursor off the screen. Scratch my arm a little. Jump. Alright, so drop down here. Alright.
Don't hate me too.
Perfect guards. Alright.
Special delivery.
Her bash attacks break guard easy. Easy. So that's why I like using her, because she gets the job done. Like, I found my good attack team. Gonna set up a 10 on trampoline for Houston. Talk to you later. Alright, have fun. Alright, so gotta remember. Alright. Shit. I fucked up. Alright, I did it right that time though. Broke that down. Alright. There, that's what was supposed to happen those first few times, but times it just don't want to work. Alright, hold up. Damn it. Alright. There we go. You may have just noticed that if you run into a monster like that, when you initiate a battle, it does a lot of good. Alright, hold up. Alright, that's one wolf down. Guarded too early. Telling you, the bash attack does so much. Oh, I hit the wrong button. SpongeBob themed restaurant. I've heard about that place. I've never been, but I've heard about it. Alright, now we gotta break his guard. Yeah, alright. Let people donate and do a giveaway once a month. I'm not popular enough to do something like that. When I get bigger, maybe, but I used to do the whole Dokkan account giveaways. Because I can't just, like, buy things to give away. Way too early in my career to do that, for one, but aside from that logic, it's just... I used to do that, and it didn't really help that much. So, I mean, it did for a period, but I still need to get further before I'm even a Twitch affiliate, let alone something more than that. Because I definitely won't be a Twitch partner for like a god knows how long, but affiliate is a lot easier to get, but I need at least... But in order to get that, I at least need like an average of 3 viewers in a stream for the whole time. Or at least an average of 3 viewers for the majority of the stream, and then I need to like do meet other variables, like 50 followers. I need 50 followers on Twitch to get upgrades. And then the next step is to work towards becoming a partner, which probably requires different prerequisites that are harder, so... But YouTube, too, like, I've got work that I need to put in on there. Saying how long this frickin' sandworm is. There we go. That guy we're gonna have to fight, because it's actually an enemy. Alright, so we're back here. There we go. Alright, here we go. We can finally go into this new area. You have to change your about. Yeah, I do. I agree, I can do that. You mean on Twitch or YouTube or both? Because there's a lot I still have to do, I know, but it's like right now I'm working just to get the stream to like a place where it's like... Oh wait, hold up. Hold up. I think I know how to break that. At first... Alright, first... Shit. Alright, hold up. Wasn't supposed to do it yet. Shit. I'm supposed to quick jump there and then run into that. Alright. I think that's how it works anyway. I do it to her. No, you meant you have your old Insta in about? No, I did that on purpose. Oh wait, you mean, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah, you're right. I do have to fix that. But I mean, it's popping up on my stream like when I am streaming too, so that helps. But you're right, I do need to fix that then. I didn't realize. I keep fucking this up, man. Alright, maybe there's another way to do this that I forgot about. I think there is. I'll try again later. I can always come back here later in the game too. Alright, so this is just the upper part of that. Alright, well I can't do that yet. Hold up. There. I wanted to do something like that, but for the other wall, but I couldn't get it to work the way I planned. Alright, yeah, so I'll have to come back to that other part later. I think I might be able to do that from up here, though, somewhere, maybe. I forget. Honest. Alright, yeah, and we're back at the beginning. I'll have to come back and do that other part later. Llama? Llama? No. I can't go up there yet, even. Right there. More up there, but I need like more abilities to unlock stuff. Socks. Nice. Can't go over there yet, even though it looks like I can. I already know how that works. Can't go up there yet. Still a lot that I have yet to unlock that I can't yet. This, though, it's debatable. Nah, I can't. Alright. Not quite there yet. Hold on.
What just happened? It sounded different that time.
I think it's retreating to its lair.
That may be our ticket out of here.
Yep. She is correct. I can't get that ring Zol till later game, fortunately. Alright, back down here. Because I'm finally fighting this dude. I hate Fortnite. I'm not playing it. I know how you think. I know what your logic is about things. You do things that a lot of people are interested in, but I'm the opposite. I like to do things that are unique to me, even if it takes longer to get noticed, because I know there's gonna be an audience out there for me, and if I were to share my stuff on more forums that were relative to that, I would do better. But it's like, I hate Fortnite. I've got to be honest. I've played it multiple times. I can't get into it. It pisses me off. It's like not my kind of game. It's just not. Like, it's nothing against people who play it, but it's not for me. Save the World is not Battle Royale. Well, I know it's a bit different, but like, it's like a story mode kind of esque, but not like fully. But I don't like building shit in game. Like I used to when I was younger. I used to play games like Minecraft a lot, but now I'm like, I've grown out of it. I don't even like to play Minecraft that much anymore, like, ever. If I'm being really honest. What do you mean another thing completely? Like, I know people build their own maps and shit or something like that, but like there's a mode like that or something, but I don't dodge quick enough. Alright. Putting in that work on this dude. Alright, this should do it. There we go. Can't summon the worm. That's what he's trying to do, summon the sandworm, but he can't do it. There it comes and it just takes him out. And then the hole that it made, we can get through with. Because it ate a bunch of the sand.
Aw, we can't keep it.
Razmi, why do you like sandworms so much?
They remind me of my youth.
Huh. Kadira,
I just hope my brother is okay. Thanks to you and your friends, I'm finally going to face the Iron Kingdom.
True. It is a big deal.
well, I kinda know how you feel. My dad just died.
They're kind of one of the bigger enemies I have to fight coming up.
Dar did? How could you?
It was... I was under orders.
A fine excuse.
Ravanavar raised me since I was a child. I didn't know.
Frankly, I don't know how you can all stand each other.
Break it up, children. I'll not have you fighting until we reach the port.
Kadira, don't worry. We'll figure this out together.
Alright, so... saving after that fight. Yeah, I can't do the big enough jump to get up there quite yet, but soon. Or, well, not soon, but while. Nothing there. Nothing I can read anyway. Here we go. Alright. Basically at the port now. Right. Save. Here's Port Marifa.
Here it is, Port Marifa, the gateway to the world.
I can see Batsai, and she's gonna be useful on the journey. I used her to fight briefly, but I don't like her fight mechanic, even though it's kinda interesting.
We can get ships here, that's the main thing.
Right. About that. What does everyone want to do? I dragged you into all this, and none of you owe me a thing. It's okay, Zebe. I appreciate everyone's help, but we're through the sandstorm now. None of you have to stay. But I need to figure out what this Kala thing means. Find out about my own power. I don't even know all the stuff I need to figure out.
Ajna, you are the grossest, most disgusting person I've ever met in my life.
Savage.
Everything around you turns into a disaster.
Savage.
I guess you're right.
So, obviously, I'm coming with you. Bomb is too. He has to come because he's mostly dead. Aren't you, you little idiot?
He's talking to her tiger. His soul is sealed in that lantern she's holding.
Oh, thanks, Razmi. Right? Am I thanking you after that?
Whatever floats your boat, buddy.
You saved me in the desert. You said you'd help me find out what happened to my brother. I'm coming. But you leave me alone, Razmi.
No lips.
No lips.
Ginseng? Well, this is a lot more dangerous than I expected, but you can't become a world-famous botanist without some risk. So, I'm coming.
As am I. You still haven't fully recovered, and you need a guide as your power grows. And someone to buy you cute dresses and do your hair.
What's wrong with my hair?
Oh, absolutely nothing. Just for fun. Didn't your mother ever fix your hair?
I didn't really know my mother.
No. Well, an Almushan braid would look lovely for starters.
Well, thanks everyone. I really appreciate your help. Oh, but Zebe?
Right. I want no further part in destroying the world, thanks. I've done enough to help the charade. I'm with you only until we find a boat.
Well, where a protector goes, so too must I.
Can't sleep. That's annoying. 5 a.m. Bro, I feel that. I'm sorry, bro. I always forget you're 7 hours ahead of me. Like, I'm really grateful that you even show up because it's always so late.
I understand. I'll make sure everyone who wants to stay finds a boat. How's that?
Fine by me.
Wait, may I speak?
Better make it good. This is the big who stays and who goes conversation.
And I'd prefer that you go.
I know. I know most of you don't like me. And you have good reason. I did kill Ajna's father.
I wish you all could see like my monitors right now, because there's something so cool that I want to like show after I've stopped playing.
For the good of the world, but Ravanavar had blinded me. He raised me since I was a boy, and he spoke so lovingly of the new world he would create. I had no idea he meant to destroy it first. And I had no idea the acts we committed were done in the name of destruction.
Alright.
Did you not know killing innocent people was wrong?
I was told they were blasphemers against the gods. And yet you are younger than I and committed no such atrocities. Ravanavar told me the heretics we dispatched would be reincarnated in paradise and live a better life. But I had never stayed behind after a battle. I'd never had to see the consequences until now. Apologizing isn't enough. I took someone precious to you, and I can never bring him back. Please, Ajna, let me offer my services to you as penance. You don't have to like me.
I don't.
But let me be your sword. I have no purpose. I have nowhere to belong. Please, I don't want to become some mercenary for hire. I know I'm asking even more of you, but I want to try to do something good. Let me help you save this world from destruction.
Yeah, boy.
Well,
Don't do it. He's the worst.
yeah, he is. But maybe he deserves a chance.
For what it's worth, he is being sincere.
I'm gonna consider it. But listen, Dar. From now on, you're listening to me. And if we find someone who needs help, we're helping them. No discussion.
I am yours to command. I will not complain. And thank you.
This conversation got weird.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's get going. And thanks again, everybody.
I think her and Dar are gonna end up together in the end, even though it's like crazy because he did kill her father. But you know, I totally can see it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Outsiders, eh? You came looking for work, you won't find it here, unless you call kissing the Iron Kingdom's butt work. Gross. Who would call that work? It's just an expression, it's not a literal... You kiss the Iron Kingdom's butt for work? No, how did we get on this topic? You brought it up. Oh, I guess I did. Never mind then. That'll teach her to try and give us helpful advice. Yeah! I don't know. Alright.
Watch yourselves, outsiders.
There's a Iron Kingdom crony.
Huh? We're not doing
There's a couple in the background too.
Yet.
Rasmi, shush.
Make sure you tread lightly. This area is under the Iron Kingdom's control, and we won't hesitate to jail any dissidents.
Like you took my breath.
Shh, Kadira. Who? Us? Deceive what? Nah, we're just casual.
I've got my eye on you.
Alright.
That was close. Keep it cool, will you?
I'm sorry. I just hate them so much.
So, a lot of these people I could talk to, but it doesn't really do anything. There's certain ones that do, but it's not any of those if I remember correctly. No, nothing there either. There's areas even in the port that I can't explore yet as it stands because of my limited travel ability. But I will be able to explore more as the game goes on. Right. You don't eat pork and sausage? Nah. See, here's the thing about me. I get sick from certain kinds of sausage, and pork does the same thing depending on the kind of pork. So, I generally avoid it, yes. But I'm not a Muslim, I'm Christian. I know that that can be, like, I know that Muslims don't typically eat pork, from my understanding. I'm not saying you're a Muslim because of the discussion we had. I know that you're probably not a Muslim, but, like, you know. I did say that a year ago, that's right. But yeah. I just can't eat it because it makes me ill typically. So I refrain from it usually. Oh yeah. Some of these dialogues are unnecessary, but they're kind of funny and interesting. We're gonna go in this building later, but first I gotta go directly to, like, the port. She joins the journey, but she's not a fighter. She helps me, like, if I go into the inner realm, kind of know where I need to go next. In certain cases, so she comes in handy. So I'm just gonna ignore it because it's not that big of a deal. The dialogue there. But she's a seer, basically, so she foresees future events. Alright, so... talking to random people. Yeah, can't get up there yet, unfortunately, but I know how to. Still can't go in there, even in my current save. Or, like, my main non-stream save. Oh, I forget. Can I go up here? No, I wouldn't be able to reach that. Might be able to if I go this way, though. Yeah, that's right. Okay. There's a ring Zol, but it's up there, so I can't get to it yet. Anyway. Save. Yeah. Alright.
Hey, I need a boat. I gotta go somewhere. Somewhere else.
Wish I could help you. There's no boats.
What? Why?
Because of the Iron Kingdom.
Won't allow it. They got everything on lockdown.
What jerks.
That ain't the half of it. They've been taking over cities left and right, but Marifa is a port town. Free and independent, you understand. It's always been that way. Now, the Iron Kingdom has set up a blockade around the whole place. No boats going out, no trade, no supplies coming in.
What are you gonna do?
Wait it out, I guess. The Iron Kingdom sent over some elite forces. There's not much we can do against them.
But we don't have time to wait.
I guess you'd be from out of town. And if that's the case, you managed to get here through the Almuta Desert, so you must be made of pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, my stuff is tough.
Then maybe what you want to do is head to the Tower of Wisdom. It's the tallest building in the port. You can't miss it. There's an old battle axe of an oracle living there. She might know some way out of this predicament.
Tower of Wisdom, huh?
Once I clear the port of Marifa, I'm gonna call the stream. It's gonna take me probably within the hour to do, though.
Look, old man.
Of course. I wasn't always a dockhand, you know. I used to be a beekeeper.
But when I continue playing Indivisible again, whether it's tomorrow or a different day, then we'll continue progress on this save.
Oh, that explains it.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright, so... Save. I gotta go back to go to the Tower of Wisdom. Right there. When you first see this, you think you have to do this huge climb, but I didn't have to do it.
Anyone know anything about Wisdom's Tower?
It's the Tower of Wisdom. Haven't you heard of it?
No?
Well, it's very famous within the scientific community. The Tower of Wisdom is a research facility run by one of the greatest minds of our time. Very reclusive, so they say. I never thought I'd actually get to come here.
Ravanavar intended to destroy it once its usefulness was at an end. He said that time was almost at hand, so I suspect this may all be related to Kala. We'd best be careful.
Blow it up first. Ask questions later.
I'm just gonna try knocking. Hello? Hello? Huh, I guess Wisdom's not here.
Razmi laughing at Ajna's obliviousness.
Oh, Wisdom! We were hoping to get an audience with you, your wiseness?
My name is no Wisdom. What are you? A buffoon?
She is.
I'm not. I'm Ajna, daughter of Inder, chief of Ashwat village. I'm looking for the oracle that lives here so we can find a way out of the port.
You see, this is the trouble with living in the Tower of Wisdom. People come to you for all kind of petty things, like I told the last 107 people who knocked on my door. I've got important work to do, and won't be bothered. But nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me...
No! Listen! We beat up Ravanavar, and then I turned blue, and then there was a big explosion, and there's someone called Kala who...
Kala, you say? And wait, did you say Indra?
You know about Kala? And my dad?
I do. You have piqued my interest, child. You may enter. So, what do you know of Kala?
Now, if you remember at the very beginning when I first started playing this, she was one of the four fighting against that thing that we fought at the very beginning of the game.
Kushi says she's a destroyer and builder of worlds.
That's close. She's the goddess responsible for these world cycles of birth and rebirth. When she becomes dissatisfied with the world, she simply makes it anew.
Which means...
we all die. Yes.
And how do you know all this?
I have been researching Kala for most of my life. My name is Anu. I was part of the original group of 4 that sealed Kala 16 years ago. I was joined by Yuri Namas, Badra, and Inder. So yes, I know your father.
You knew my mother too?
Such as it is, yes. I suppose you would be the child Inder picked up, coming down the mountain.
Picked up? But what do you mean?
Oh my, weren't you told? Ah, Inder, you're dolt. Well, cat's out of the bag now.
Please, go on. My dad didn't talk about the past much.
Stubborn as always, that Inder. Well, we find you on Sumeru, which means Inder is not your father by birth.
Like, I was adopted? But...
Oh, you're getting emotional, which is not something I am into. I shouldn't even be the one having this conversation with you. What is in there, anyway?
Dad, he was killed.
Yeah, by this guy.
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons.
Can you tell me a bit more about my parents, please? Oh, Mom was strong.
I didn't mean to skip that, but
Quite. And her strain was needed. We knew Kala was dissatisfied with our world and wished to remake it. Rumors coming down from Sumeru told us as much, and in my research I found a way to defeat her. The four of us set out to challenge Kala. Inder sealed her with the Brahmastra, a weapon he brought from his cycle. Badra protected Inder while he fired a shot. But the Brahmastra broke and was destroyed by Kala.
I see.
But that's enough reminiscing. Back to what is important. This explosion, you call it. The shockwave was felt around the unknown world. That was Kala waking up. And if someone doesn't put her back to sleep again, that means the end of us all.
sent me a vid. This was back when I was playing Zelda, right? Yep. Oh, I remember, yo. I remember, that was momentous. That was how we met, Kev. Yo, that was so much fun. That is definitely a highlight. The moment you and I met, aiming Charles. Oh man, those were the days. Those were the days, bro.
That's why I've holed myself up in here, researching.
That was just her waking up?
Yes. The power of a goddess is greater than you can imagine. I'm not sure how we can seal her again without the Brahmastra.
Everyone will die? But this is my fault. How could I have broken that seal?
You mean to tell me you broke the seal yourself?
Well, I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. But more of it is coming back.
I'm waiting.
Ravanavar was telling me that I was the key to Kala, that I was a piece of her. I got so angry I couldn't see straight. I felt a surge of power, and I still don't remember the rest. My friends say we got blasted off the mountain.
Well, this changes everything. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a piece of Kala. Let's just find out.
My baby!
On your guard, witch!
I feel bad for Charles. He hasn't eaten in a while. Yeah. True. Then again, the way I like to think about it is when you save a game and you stop it, it kind of like freezes time for it. Unless it's like an online game. And that's not an online game, so I feel like you could say that like the time in game is kind of frozen.
We're gonna see Ajna's guts.
Until acted upon.
Now, calm yourself. You are an excitable bunch. Ajna, call the power you use upon Sumeru. If you can, you'll break free.
What the heck?
Well, that's definitely the power of Kala. Inder is dead, and you must take his place. You were once part of Kala, so you are the one to do it.
I'm part of Kala? But I'm me.
Sorry to be the one to tell you, but you were once one being. There is nobody else who can stop her.
But I'm 16.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. I can make you any older.
How could anyone hope to even approach a being of such power? Her mere awakening blew us off of Sumeru. If Ajna is a piece of Kala, she's not a very big one.
Yes, well, it's hopeless now, as you are.
But
if you let me finish, it's hopeless now. But you grow. You have to. In fact, you've already begun the process.
But how?
These people you've gathered around you, something drew you all together. What could that have been?
Friendship?
The power of friendship. Maximum ammo! This game seems like trash. Well, maybe to you, Dave, but it's not to me. We're currently in a dialogue part, though.
You, Ajna, possess an incredible amount of it, being a part of Kala. The rest of you are quite powerful yourselves. Each one of you is remarkable in your own right.
I told you, though, I like RPGs anyway. You don't really like RPGs, David. You're more of a shooter, survival game type in the first place. You like stuff that's competitive in nature as well, and it's not really who I am. I like stories.
Augment Ajna's. Hers augments yours. I can't tell you all what to do. But if you don't want this miserable planet to burn to ash, you're going to have to get stronger together.
Burn to ash, you say?
Don't you even think about it, Rosny.
Beta male? That's what you want to call it. I don't really care. Wait, did you send me something, Kev? It said you did. Hold up. Looks like you sent me something new, anyway.
I just have a natural curiosity, that's all.
White heart. Okay.
The more companions you gain, Ajna, the more powerful you become.
But we couldn't reach Sumeru now, even if we wanted to. We need a boat before we can even begin the process.
All right. That's what we came here for.
True, Sumeru is normally inaccessible from the mainland. But there is another way. Observe the floor beneath you. Your path to Sumeru lies here, in the Chakra Gate.
I've seen something just like this in Lan.
From Lan, are you? Then you would have seen it, yes.
It's one of the sacred relics the Protector's guard.
You'll find similar gates in Kanu,
Like,
Tycoon, and what is now the Iron Kingdom. These gates were built at the meeting points of the world's ley lines. Ley lines carry prana, the world's energy, connecting all points to each other and the world to itself. Do you understand?
Kind of?
These gates, even if dormant, concentrate and emanate power. Undoubtedly, the civilizations that sprung up around them will be using them in some way, which will be your clue to find them. Ajna, if you attune to the gates, you should be able to align yourself with the world's prana and access the lane lines.
I'm actually much further than this on my profile. I've already gone to all 3 places and unlocked their gates. I just need to go past that point in the game. But it takes a while to do all the gates. Need to go in between the 3 of them to unlock certain abilities to progress in all 3 of them. Yeah, so you can't beat them all in the first time you go.
And attune to them, yes. If you manage to synchronize your Iri with all 3 gates, you can return here.
Well, actually, I might be able to beat the Iron Kingdom the first time, but I don't think... But I think that's the only way I can... Actually, no, I can't. Never mind. I can't. I forgot.
Once you do,
So I was right the first
this
time.
gate should take you directly to Lan, and from there, Sumeru. All of the gates must be activated before this one will fully open. But try attuning your Iri to it first.
Alright, so you stand on here and go like this.
Excellent! There are 3 realms you must visit. The Iron Kingdom, a dark nation of industry and conquest, whose government will stop at nothing to it. The city of Tycoon, lately falling to vice, I have heard. And Kanu, the lair of the Serpent Queen. It wasn't a hermit nation when I grew up there. But well, things change.
So I guess Ongwu is from Oh, I didn't pick that up the first time I played through this part.
Tune to the chakra gates in all this, and you will be able to reach your goal. And hopefully, you'll get stronger along the way.
So, how do we get there? We can't leave the port.
You may not know this being from Ashwat, but there are 6 major regions on our island continent.
Oh, you got some gameplay from a time that I played Rocket League. Oh yeah, when I got the shot in the goal, or like it almost went in, and then I just juked him like it was nothing. Yeah, that's a good clip. Thanks for sending that, Kev. All right, I'll save them both later because they'll stay in the chat. So.
Sumero is at the center, connecting the other 5. Inside the continent is the ocean of milk. When you can go through, you go around. Right. I'll spell it out for you. The Iron Kingdom may have set up a blockade, but there are always some uppity characters who don't care to be stepped on. Maybe you'll find such a person somewhere in Marifa. Good day and away with you.
Post that on the new IG account. That's genius. Posting clips on my yeah, that's a good idea. All right, I'll do that.
Thanks, Angwu. We'll do it.
3 people in the stream. Yes, bro. Okay. Little by little, we working.
I said we were gonna do it, but where do we even start?
Local pubs tend to be breeding grounds for ne'er-do-wells. Let's give that a try.
The only thing is the 3 people would have to be watching on Twitch for it to do the thing in regard to Twitch, and it would have to be consistent viewership, so.
Just want to leave.
YouTube, on the other hand.
That's all.
Bruh, they left, they want to fight, yeah. That don't surprise me. It's all good, I don't care that much. We're finally getting back into the gameplay, so. I know it took a bit and people get impatient. I don't blame them. Alright, we're almost to where we need to be. Yep, here we are.
Hello? Criminals! We need a boat, please!
You don't scare me. YT. Lol.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, why not? This is so annoying. These Iron Kingdom people need a good
YouTube, it's harder because you need 1,000 subs before you can really start making, like, stuff interesting happen with YouTube as far as money goes. Whereas Twitch, it's still difficult, but not as difficult as that.
Astutely observed, I say. They could do with a solid pounding, and maybe we could string their guts up from the rafters while we're at it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'd happily take you out there and burn the whole damned place down. But my ship is grounded. Small matter of a sea creature, you see.
Sea creature.
YouTube doesn't like you. Bro, it's YouTube, unlike okay, so here's the thing about TikTok. TikTok, it's like built to spread depending on certain factors. YouTube doesn't quite work the same, or it does in a way, but the threshold of views needs to be bigger from the beginning before it actually starts pushing your shit out to the algorithm. You have to be consistent about it.
I'll have you know, young man, that thing ate my entire crew. I won't have you making jokes.
With YouTube, it's like, and that's why I was telling you to share your videos on like different forums and groups that are related to like your type of content, because if you do that and you get permission from like the owner of those groups first and he's good with that, then you get more viewership, and then you get criticism on your videos, and you know what you need to work on to a degree if you want to change certain things. And then aside from that, you obviously would get more viewers. So that was my strategy back when I was doing videos, and that's why I got some videos to high viewership, because they were about things that people take an interest in, and then aside from that, like, I posted them in groups that made sense to post it, you know? So if I keep doing stuff like that now, then I'll eventually get there too. But I haven't posted in a long ass time, so it's gonna be even harder for me. Unless I do something like super spectacular.
Dar, what did I tell you about being nice to people?
Fine. Sorry.
I don't like him.
Nobody does. So, who exactly are you?
What? You haven't heard of the Pirate Queen, Bautzai?
Well, not really.
Me and you collab, genius 200 plus IQ. Well, I mean, how about this, okay? If we collab, then it needs to be you and me playing a game that we both like. And then, like, we can both post, like, stuff relevant to it on YouTube. Like, say, Dokkan. Or Rocket League. Or something that you and me can commonly play on a multiplayer mode of some sort, you know?
Where on this beautiful planet could you possibly reside where you have not heard the name Bautzai?
I'm from Ashwat. This is my first time away from home.
Well, that explains it. You're a real hayseed, you are.
She is.
Hey, we found you in the jungle.
Well, hayseed, my crew is deader than doornails, and you've got, well, one, two, several people here, some of whom look like they might not be entirely useless.
I relish the opportunity to learn.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip Zebe.
I can do stuff.
Right. We'll make sea dogs of you all yet.
You'll become a scientist because of that idea? Yeah, if only.
I'd rather
Not a bad idea, though. I wouldn't mind collabing as long as you, like, play, like, matches with me in something.
But, Torani, you're practically made of water.
This and that are totally different. I get seasick.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
What? Is it the Iron Kingdom?
Pretty lady.
Outside is lesbian, by the way. Well, I'm not sure if she's lesbian or bisexual, but I know she's at least lesbian.
Who? Torani?
She's in the women.
Who? Me?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. No, you didn't spell it right, but I knew what you were going for with that.
Salutations. My name is Bautzai, madame. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Mary Poppins is the origin of that word, I believe.
No need to be so formal. As you wish, but allow me to say it would be my honor if you would accompany me to my ship.
Mary Poppins is a movie.
Torani. I don't get it.
You'll understand when you're older.
Anyway, I do believe you said your ship was grounded.
Right, about that. With this mighty crew, we can smash our way through the Iron Kingdom's forces at the docks and push the old bucket back out to sea.
Yeah, that sounds right.
This plan is terrible.
What was that? Obedience?
So in regards to changing the about in the bio earlier, yeah, I'm not doing it a whole minute, but bro, that was kind of funny actually. All right. Would have been funnier if I switched the full screen cam too, but there's even edits I want to do on there. Like I want to put the little thing that I have underneath it on this display in my full screen cam thing, but stretch it out so it covers the whole bottom, because like I think that'd be good. Or maybe at least part of the bottom, I don't know. Anyway, so which bio do I need to change my Instagram information in? YouTube, Twitch, or both?
Nothing. Carry on.
Because I'll be sure to do that like after we clear the port and I show you the thing I'm gonna show you, and then stream ends and stuff.
Then it's settled. You should know my crew always carries one of these.
YouTube, Insta, and Twitch, and Facebook and Reddit. Well, you might be right that I have to do it on those, but Instagram, no, because Instagram is Instagram, and it already knows that my Instagram isn't what it is, because I didn't say my Instagram name again on my Instagram, you know? But I do need to fix it in certain places, I do agree. Alright, so I can harpoon toss now, but there's a couple things I can do with the spear. Or a few things, but I haven't unlocked the other two yet.
Spear, harpoon, call it what you will. It's good for throwing is what it is. It'll put a real chink in the Iron Kingdom's armor.
Got it.
Let's try not to call too much attention to ourselves.
Alright.
My crew.
She's useful, but I'm not using her for fighting, even though she's got a decent HP.
Consorting with criminals, are we?
I think we gotta fight him.
Yes.
What? Listen up, dogs of the Iron Kingdom. I'm coming for my ship.
But in your bio, follow my channel's Insta account at... You mean my Instagram handle? I'll do that after. I'm not doing it yet, though.
And just like that, our cover is blown.
If you're talking about your channel, though, I was gonna do, like, a story and, like, shout you out on my story, though.
Prepare to meet your end.
But I'll make it clear that you and me are kind of, like, affiliated, in a sense. Also, another thing I can do for you is, on my YouTube channel, I've got a playlist called Affiliated Channels, and I can add you to that playlist, like some of your videos, like your best ones. And then also, like, I can subscribe to your channel and, like, make it known that we're affiliated in some form or way. But I might do that part tomorrow, because it's like, there's a lot that I still have to do. Or maybe I'll do it tonight. I don't know. Can you make me a moderator? How would I do that in this case? Because we're not on Discord. I know how to do that on Discord, but not on stream. Once I figure it out, though, sure. I trust you.
Don't hate me too much.
Alright, sick. Did it. Press on your YT in chat. Alright. I don't know if it'll work the same way as, yeah, it doesn't work the same way because the way I'm reading your chat isn't directly off YouTube, it's through a unified chat. So, I don't know exactly how to do that. Actually, I have an idea. Alright. Let me go on YouTube and, I'll pull me up and see if I can do that. Maybe. And if it loads. Alright, I'm gonna click in and then my itself. So it says click on add moderator. Alright, yeah, I made you a mod. I figured out how to do it. I had to open up YouTube like in a physical application, make it possible, but I did it. So, alright, I'm gonna close out of that now because I'm talking to you through like a unified chat using the Mob Crush application within Streamlabs OBS. That's how I'm able to do unified chats. Alright. So I'm gonna do some damage here. Hold on. I'll let him chase me for a second. Shit. Not what I wanted. Hey, yo, you can't mess with me now. I wasn't gonna mess with you, bro. But if you act up too much, which I trust that you won't that much, but if you do, I can just unmoderate you, you know? Like, it's just not that hard. Doo-boo-doo-boo. It's not the plan, though, as of right now, if that makes you feel any better. Alright. I don't feel like fighting every single one I come across, because every time I do that, that's annoying, and not that much experience anyway, so if I can dodge them, I'm gonna dodge them. Alright, saving. I guess we'll fight one. Alright. I'd always do it too early when I'm fighting with these dudes. Slightly early. Gordon Ramsay versus Simon. Who's Simon in this case? I know I'm clueless, but I don't know what you mean by who Simon is. I know who Gordon Ramsay is. In fact, my family watches him and my family watches Kitchen Nightmares on a regular basis because they learn cooking from it, I guess. My sister really likes that show. Alright. I mean, it gives you a fair chunk, but it's not as big as it could be. It gets a lot bigger the more further you get in the game. Alright. So I know there's a crony nearby, so I'm gonna... I was trying to skip over him. I almost didn't. I almost got into the fight. Alright, save. I'm trying to, like, avoid, like, pre-combat, and I failed. Because I know I'm gonna be fighting a boss in like a matter of a couple minutes. And then after I beat that boss and then reach the following save point, then I'm gonna call it for as far as playing the game for tonight. But I'll show you the thing I wanted to show you before we go. Or I go. Simon Cowell, the guy you expect. Oh, you meant Simon Cowell. Okay, yeah, I know Simon Cowell. I didn't know based off of just his first name alone, though, is all. But I know who you're talking about now. I used to watch him before he was on X Factor. He was on a show called American Idol, and I used to watch that as a kid more than I watched X Factor. So. And more than X Factor, I watched this show called The Voice, which is kind of like an equivalent to that. There's also another one called America's Got Talent, but I don't really watch that. Those shows all have like a similar concept, basically, except for America's Got Talent isn't just music. So I think X Factor is similar to America's Got Talent. American Idol and The Voice were all music oriented anyway.
Don't hate me too much.
I'm healing real quick. You think America's Got Talent is #1? It is a pretty good show, but I've always preferred The Voice. I haven't watched The Voice in a while, but I used to like really love watching it. My friend almost ended up on The Voice, in fact. I have a friend from school who tried out. She didn't make the show though, unfortunately, but she's a pretty good singer. Back in the day when I was still in high school. Or well, I haven't heard from her in a while, so I don't know if she's like my friend really, but we used to be friends. I never watched The Voice Kids. I didn't realize that was a thing. But The Voice has had judges like Adam Levine from Maroon 5, Blake Shelton, Shakira, Pharrell Williams, Gwen Stefani, I think at one point Alicia Keys, and then CeeLo Green was once a judge on there. I think John Legend was a judge on there at one point. I don't know if Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber was, but I already saved, but I know I'm about to fight.
Halt! Nobody's getting in or out of the docks. Princess Mary's orders.
Here we go.
Me and my crew here have a little something to say about that. It's out we're getting past you or through you.
Soldiers, assemble.
Let's do this.
What happened to Ellen? I guess she did a lot of bad shit and she got canceled or something like that. I don't know all the details though. I used to like watching her show, but I guess she was a bitch in person or some shit like that, so that's my understanding of it anyway. I don't have a personal bias against her yet, but that might change if I find out what the full story is. Who knows? Alright. Break their fucking guard. Yeah, boy. I don't think this game is boring. Like, I think it's like it's slightly strategic in like how you do your fighting, and I like how its platforming details work. Okay, like it's not for everybody, but my friend David, like I know it's not his type of game, but he and me don't really like the same type of video games like at all. But I'll play, except for sometimes. But me and him will play some games together, like Rocket League. He tried to get me into things like Rust or Sea of Thieves, but or even World of Warcraft, but I wasn't into them enough to like play like consistently. But it's like I kind of already know like what my interest is, and so it's nothing against him, but 30-year-old man made a video that she used to work for his mom, but she used to bully how fat he was. Oh, I heard about that. I don't think that's right, but I don't think that's enough to, I mean, I'll be honest here, like, fat shaming is a terrible thing to fucking do, like, realistically. But I don't think that's enough to, like, fucking cancel her if it was a long time ago. Because it used to be it was years ago, you know? Like, that's what I hate about cancel culture, is that, like, it's shit that happened years ago. No matter how bad it is, a person can evolve a lot in a short amount of time, let alone a long amount of time, depending on who they become as people, you know? And Ellen has done a lot of good for people, too, even if she was a bitch in certain ways. So, I don't know, like, how I fully feel in regards to that, but I feel like to take away her show and to fully cancel her is a bit much. Like, I feel like she should have to, like, publicly apologize and maybe reimburse him for, like, mental damages. Oh, Let me explain that in a minute. I want... Cancel culture is basically the concept of going on Twitter or on a social media platform and basically outright bashing a famous person based on their past transgressions to the point where a lot of people will learn about it and stop supporting them as famous people. That's what cancel culture is, and it's in some cases I believe it's warranted. In others, no. It really depends on the case. I feel like it can be a bit excessive. Like, honestly. It's like way more intense than it actually should be. Ajna's actually doing decent damage to him. I'm gonna heal in a second. Alright, we got it basically to half health. Go. Mostly a perfect guard. Fully perfect guard. Mostly perfect. Alright, I think this will kill it. If not that, then this. There we go. Yep, done.
Blow it out your blasted hobby hole. I'm getting my ship.
Yeah!
Alright.
Right then. Let's get going, ladies.
Not all of us are ladies.
It's just a ship term, you'll get used to it. Don't be so sensitive.
And which of you ladies is going to do something about this barricade?
Now we learn the new skill.
Ajna, remember that weapon I gave you? With that, you should be able to clear this little...
I could go back to the desert and unlock new things now if I wanted to, but I'll do that a different day. This is... basically lets me use the spear as a javelin, and I can fling myself up. It's so useful. The Tortail.
Here it is.
The Teotl.
A cute, wouldn't you say?
Heotol, that's what it was called.
Scourge of the various seas.
Because it's a turtle. Heotol. Like saying turtle with an accent. Teotol. Teotol.
It's nice. Tarani, what do you think?
I don't know about boats. It will be the gentlest ride of your life, my lady. I pledge this on my honor.
Well, if you say so.
So, where are we headed, Hayseed? You seemed pretty keen to get out of Marifa.
Well, we more or less awakened the greatest evil the world has ever known, and she's gonna destroy everything if we don't activate the chakra gates in the Iron Kingdom, Kanu, and Tai Krung. Sometimes I turn blue and maybe I'm part of Kala, and it turns out I'm adopted and I never even met my mom, but I guess she wasn't my real mom anyway, and I'm carrying all these people in my head, so we just gotta get out of here!
And here I thought you just wanted a ride.
I'm sorry, I know it's a lot.
Don't worry, Hayseed. Taking on the world, are we? That's what the Pirate Queen Bautzai is all about. I can take you anywhere. My ship is yours. So, where do you want to go?
Oh, before that. Zebe? Kushi? Where do you want to go?
Right. As you say, you're trying to fight the greatest threat to this world. How can I trust you when your power apparently comes from the same source? When you are literally a piece of the thing that can destroy the world? At the same time, you've gathered us all together. You make friends so easily. You found us a ship where there was no ship to be found.
Do you remember a movie where a grown-up man who was short was acting like a baby, a lost baby, so a fam adopted him? I know what movie you're talking about, but I don't remember what it's. I think it's called Little Man or something like that. And it's one of the Wayans brothers that plays him. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the full movie, but I remember like sections of it, so I know what you mean.
It's hard to believe someone like that could truly be bad. I do want to believe in you. There isn't really much of a choice. So, I suppose if you're fighting something that big, you're going to be...
Thanks, I wanted that name. I think it's called Little Man.
Really? Just like that?
But if it's not called that, just look up movies with Marlon Wayans, or Marlon Wayans Jr. I think it was Marlon Wayans that did it, but that might help you find the movie. I'm pretty sure.
Just like that.
Yay! I'm so relieved. I really wanted to go too.
Now that that's out of the way, let's review our options. Bautzai, I assume you've been to all these places, seeing as you're a pirate and all?
Please, I'm an entrepreneur, but yes, I have either been there or been close. We've got 3 options. Iron Kingdom, Industrial Region, getting too big for its britches. You ought to be familiar with them. We just dumped a bunch of their grunts into the sea. Tai Krung. Well, I used to run supplies through there, but the place got a bit dark for my taste. Real spacey bunch, if you ask me. And Kanu. Ain't never made landfall there, never did intend to go there. But I can get you there just the same.
Alright, so this pretty much concludes this chapter of the game. So I'm gonna save. And I'm gonna quit the game. At this point. Yep, it's Little Man. What an old movie. Yeah, I know it is kind of an old movie. But... So yeah, this is oh shit, it did a thing. Okay. I didn't know that my screen was gonna go all dark like that, so my bad. But yeah, so this is the game. It's $40 full price, but with Game Pass it's only $32. It was $20. I should have bought it before, but I didn't have the money at the time. Then there's an add-on for it that I am gonna buy at some point too. But it's a good game, so if you want to get it, you should. It's not multiplayer though, unfortunately. It's a good game. Anyway, so here's what I wanted to show you. I went on TikTok and I found this guy and I follow him now, Niche Games, and he's a streamer. And so he taught me a bunch of things, or well, he didn't directly teach me, but he posts a bunch of videos that teach people how to like set up their stream setups and do cool things. And one of them was how to like get these dynamic wallpapers for your home screens on your computer, and every single monitor that I have right now has a different one of these. Okay, so this is Makoto Nijima from Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. And so I put her on this screen, but I've got different waifus from Persona 5 on every screen except for my big one over there. My big one has cut-ins from all the main characters of Persona 5 Royal. And so like all the like real main characters of Persona 5 Royal anyway. And so it's really cool, my whole setup, and I can show it like more if I move my camera, but I don't want to move my camera too much. What the hell, I'll do it for the sake of entertainment. Yeah, so I've got this one with Makoto on it. How far? This one's moving too. I've got actually let me put it in full screen mode. That might be helpful. All right, yeah. So full screen. Okay. Got Futaba Sakura. The left we got. I know I have some food there. I'm gonna have to throw it out. From today, so it's not old. Okay. That's Kasumi Yoshizawa / Sumire Yoshizawa. If you play in the game, I won't say more because spoilers. One more. This screen has my chat on it, so I gotta minimize. But on this one, I've got Haru Okumura is both games. Then let me chat back up. Alright, and then up there, that's like my stream setup. Or, well, my streaming software. If I minimize this, give me a second to get it to click. I've got that. I'm not sure if you see it, but it's beautiful. Absolute. It's like shining. And also, if I want to, setting where it's background. Oh, you didn't. All right, so listen up. Listen up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right. So. All right. So you see me now? Yeah. All right. So I've got really cool wallpapers. So let me show you them again, and then it'll be all good. So first, I've got my Makoto wallpaper, and it moves. That's like legit there. And I can tell you how to do this, but it does cost a little bit of money. I got it on Steam through this application Steam sells for like $4 US, so I don't know how that translates between countries, but it's called Wallpaper Engine, and it has a bunch of moving wallpapers and stuff with like cool dynamics to it. So that's my but anyway, that's my Makoto one from Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. That one, I'm going to switch back to the big view. I'll do it one more time for you. The one with the green there, it looks very bright right now. But it's got Futaba Sakura. It's having a hard time focus because of the lighting, but if I bring it back maybe, I don't know. But it moves. To the left, you've got Kasumi / Sumire Yoshizawa from Persona 5 Royal. That moves. On this one, where your chats show up through my unified chat, I've got Haru Okumura from the same game, or games. Bring it back. Then lastly, up here, we've got the sickest thing yet, which is that. Which is the cut-ins of all the main characters from Persona 5 Royal, and it like shines and has like cool effects to it. It doesn't move as much, but there's like shining coming off it, and it looks really cool. So I've got that as a preset on all my laptops, or not laptops, monitors, my bad. Give me a moment. So I'm gonna bring the stream back. Alright, now I'm gonna put my camera back. So let me just that while I still. I don't know if you might be because I know the sound cut out probably because I have my mic set up a bit different now because of some edits I made thanks to the guy that I learned this stuff from. But basically I can do like a whole bunch of cool shit now with the stream because I'm learning from this guy's videos they post on TikTok because he himself is a streamer. So shout out to Niche Games, NISH Games. I'll even put it in the chat if anybody ever wants to check him out. He seems like a very interesting character, but he's very educational in nature. He seems like a chill guy. Hold up. I don't know if this is his tagline on Twitter, or not Twitter, Twitch, but it is on TikTok anyway. So I follow him though, and he helps the videos that he makes about how to do things with setting stuff up in Streamlabs OBS. So I learned all of that from him, and I know I look a bit more blurry now, so that might be my own fault. I've got to switch back to this again. But yeah, it's like really cool. So that's pretty much set up more or less. That's too high. Yeah, so that's my setup more or less right now, like with my computers. It is a little bit messy in here right now. I still got to clean some things up, honestly, but I love it. I love how it looks, and I'm very pleased. And I can change these to like other things other than Persona too. Like I could look up Dragon Ball, I could look up like anime stuff, I could look up cartoons or like just interesting aesthetic backgrounds, and I could use them, save them, and probably use them as media sources in some way if I figure out how to do that. And it could just be really cool. So I'm thinking about doing that in the future. But I just really love how it looks and how dynamic it is. And then like just imagine like I have something like this in the background on my streams. Like if I change the formatting of like how I place things on a screen, like that shit would be sick. You know? And I'm proud of that. So like I'm glad that I found out about this and it was worth it to me. Hold up. What's that? So yeah, I'm gonna save those videos you sent me right now, by the way. Might as well. Kev, give me a second. Because I can repost those like you said, so good point. Thank you for sending those and clipping them for me. I probably should have told you to clip some things when I was playing Indivisible, even though it's like not as interesting to everybody, but I like that game a lot. It's just, I really like games like that because they're kind of like fun. They're like little puzzles to them, and this one it's like a RPG platformer hybrid, and the animation in it, like the aesthetic of the game itself is just super appealing to me. Like I like how the characters look. I like how much effort was put into designing the backgrounds and everything, and it kind of reminds me of like a BlazBlue aesthetic, but like with more like definition to it. So I like really like that. So anyway, that was like mainly the stuff I wanted to show you. But I can go on and do more like changes to like my stream stuff and to like my social media accounts now, but I'm gonna have to go and do that. So everybody who stopped by, I just want to thank you for coming. I know that I said maybe I'd go to 12, but I mean 3 hours is enough. I've been at this for a while and I'm kind of thirsty. I want to go grab a drink. But seriously though, thank you for coming, Kev. Thank you to everybody else who did stop by. I really enjoyed your company and that you came and watched me play this fun game that I enjoy. And I'll be sure to keep playing that game and other games in the future, and hopefully we'll all have fun together, and I'll keep at my stream. So anyway, thank you everybody. I mean to say, but thank you for listening. Next